Shepard, I want you to go first. Could you please talk about how you feel about this entire situation?
Okay. For me, let me give my TED talk real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I've been in TSU for like 5 years now, since like 2019. It's been a very long time.
Yeah, that'd be 5 years.
I came back on like 2023. I was like, okay, I'll start playing again. I joined a few divisions, right? You know, like the rock ones. And then I got like warned twice in them because I was like an AFK farmer. I didn't do shit in those divisions.
I always love AFK farming to get my 1 honor or enforcement or political power.
I just got like, I AFK farmed for like 3 hours to get like 109 points. It was quite fun.
I believe 3 hours gets you like what, 2 to 3 honor? Assuming you're on a
something like that. Depends, I don't know.
3 honor if I'm right.
I guess for my side, I'll go in depth later with different questions, but for my side, I was pretty content with what happened. You know, it's just after a while, you start not having fun with the game anymore. It feels like a chore rather than a hobby, right?
Yeah, I can tell you I can agree with that, considering I'm the first
Yeah,
as well.
it feels more like a chore, you know, you're not having fun anymore. And there's people who are like, so into the game, like if you look at Hopalai, he just went fucking dead inactive the minute he got removed.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, that's one way to live, but I mean, okay. It's something I wouldn't do personally.
I can understand how you feel there, considering, like, you know, oh, I'm the first place Mafia leader, oh, look at him, and then, like, other Mafias try to challenge me, and then they treat me like shit, and then, of course, Hicom hate me, too. It's basically getting kicked in the balls 24/7.
Right.
I can't even hold a key card without being accused of Game Pass abusing. Seriously. I held out a kid out in the open, like, broad daylight, out in the open, kidnapped a dude, and he accused me of cuff abuse, not Game Pass abuse, just straight up cuff abuse, and he actually reported me for it. I had a Hicom DM me saying, dude, how the fuck do you cuff abuse? I literally told him, I don't know what you're talking about, and I remembered, oh wait, I gave him the username of the dude who reported me, and he said yes, and I'm like, yeah, he doesn't know the difference between cuff tools and kidnap tool. And so yeah, that basically just died down, and I was very stupid.
Alright. Well, like I was saying, a lot of people get really hooked on the game, right? A lot of people, from what I understand, like from what people have messaged me, a lot of people think I'm gonna get back on a fuck ton of vaults and get as many documents as possible and leak them, which I don't know if I'll do that. I mean, I already know a good amount of information. Zand, you already know him, right? The Zand of our.
He's a pretty cool guy, though.
No, okay, listen to this. The fucking minute that video comes out and I get fucking banned from everything, right? Because, you know, we went a little bit rogue. We trolled a little bit. Nothing too major, you know. He was talking to me like if I was some sort of fucking terrorist. Like, he was playing terrorist negotiator with me. I'm like, what the fuck are you trying to do?
Nah.
Like, he was like, okay, hold on, let me take a quote real quick. He was like, just why? Is this all to spite Ellie? And I'm like, no, of course we are stopping you. What do you want out of this? Just quotes. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Like, what am I trying to gain, dude? I just leaked Lego documents. There's nothing that serious. Okay, and it gets worse.
In your defense, you just got a little silly.
I just got a little silly, man. And it wasn't anything that serious. In the end, I did tell him that fucking Hicom can go suck it. You know, they fucking suck. Okay, speaking of Hicom, you know, I'll get to that later when he asks more questions, but SVT Hicom is just so dead. Like, just so dead.
Oh my god.
They're just so inactive. I'll stop yapping. I'll let Wanted go in for their interview.
Wanted, can you describe how you feel about what you've done?
Just as Shxrepxx said, I just felt a little silly, but I gotta say that most divisions I was in, like Hicoms and stuff, that was extremely fucking corrupted, with no actual sense of, I don't know, like, there was no actual reason to stay in these divisions. Like, how can you let a guy who cannot pass a tryout into division? That makes no sense, and somehow didn't go. For example, he's still in Spetsnaz and he's an officer. he literally lets like every single cheater into this division. Shy doesn't even care. Talking about CSC, they invite every single like random guy who is just a decent rank in random clan, and that guy never attends a single event. I don't know what they're thinking. But overall, the game just became extremely boring for me, so that's why I did it. That's all I can say, pretty much.
Yeah, that seems pretty understandable.
There isn't much I actually did, so we just for real went a little silly.
Yeah.
We didn't like crash the entire TSU with going like aggressive shit, like licking everything with like crashing servers, as for example Loose did and other dudes.
I mean, I guess you guys already technically answered this question, but what encouraged you to do this?
God, the amount of times I've been asked that, like, people are DMing me, like, why would you do this? What was the motive? And I'm just like, I just don't want to play MS anymore. Just over time, the game for me got boring. I did a lot of shit for SBT and Bio. I wrote documents for Bio. I wrote documents for SBT. For BA, I wrote some documents for. Border operations, I wrote some documents for. The entire instructor management team for SVT, my doing, I'd like to say, because all the Hicom for that were dead. That's a good story in itself. SVT, I fucking revived SVT single-handedly. Let's see.
Bro's carrying.
Let me see if I can invite you to this. Give me a moment. I made this server because,
Please,
you know, the reform...
God, do not post that.
The reform sucked dick.
That is...
Yeah, no, it was just like,
oh, wait,
you know...
That's not a TSU-related server.
No, it's not.
That is not.
Not anymore. Not anymore, no.
For a split second, that was the SBT Discord server. I was actually gonna freak out.
No. I made that because the reform just sucked ass and some officers joined. Like, and people joined and be like, oh, sure, I'll help support this. Even before that. To get reactions to fucking Most Wanted. Like I was saying before, SVT, the reason they're active, I mean, I'm taking credit for this, it's because of me. I'm the entire reason for that. I built SVT, I made the documents, I fucking revived a BA, I revived the instructor team, I was the most active officer. They had nothing on me, and I was just like, whatever at this point. Because if I stood and continued for SVT, eventually Ellie is just going to get that fucking promotion anyways, you know? And it was just like, I'm not even working for a Lego promotion. I wasn't having fun. I only stood for the people. I only stood for the friends. And then over time, I was just like, this is fucking boring. So I talked with Most Wanted, and I was like, hey, like, let's do something. And, you know, like a few hours later, look what happens.
So, if I'm just asking a quick little sub-question. Is this basically how you felt?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah. Kind of figured.
What?
It's actually overall, like, rating MSR was my idea. Like, I take it all. Shxrepxx just agreed because he also wanted to quit. For me, I left. I just wanted to leave TSU, so I did it.
I knew a guy who for some reason wanted to pin me and frame me for leaking documents when I don't even carry documents at all and I don't care about that stuff. And it was like really stupid. I hated that so much.
Right.
Literally the only reason why I didn't get banned for that was specifically because I had communication with a Hicom and I just sent him the screenshots and everything of this dude threatening me, and that dude got taken care of. I was so lucky. Anyways, Wanted. I mean, would you like to explain your reason for, or your why you were encouraged to do this?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not really encouraged to do this. This was a random idea. I just wanted to quit TSU, and I called Shxrepxx to do that too if he wanted. He agreed. We did it.
Yeah.
I mean, this place is just dead. There is no point in staying there.
No, trying to think here. What do you think you would gain off of doing this? Like,
there was no gain. Like, I don't I think a lot of people don't understand. Like, this is a Lego game. This is a game for entertainment. This is not to gain anything. This is not like, I'm gonna do this and that because I want to gain this and that. This isn't for gaining.
How you're
It's simply
is how you're saying how you're explaining it is you're saying that pretty much people should enjoy the game and not take it so seriously.
Oh.
You're in the bank? Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
we
do you
can just-
actually wait, don't do this yet. Don't do
Yeah,
this
I'm
yet.
not doing this yet. I'm not doing this yet. Hold on.
Yeah.
We gotta first jail construct, then medium, and
Oh, fuck.
kill the other ones. How many people with cuffs are there? There's like nobody with cuffs beside us and RGs. So just we first gotta.
Here, I'm gonna tell Glass. Hold on, tell Glass.
He has no admin. Yeah, he has no admin, bro. He's nothing. Constructed has no admin. Do you trust Glass? What are you doing?
No, I'm not gonna tell him like I'm gonna do anything. I'm telling him.
Alright. Alright. All good. Bro, Constructor is so sweet. Just standing there. We gotta get him. ASAP.
You're so sweet. Okay.
Hold on.
Wait, this is. Oh god, dude, this is fucking crazy.
Alright, are you ready? Are you ready?
No, we're not. I'm not ready for this.
Alright. Tell
Wait,
me when
okay.
you are.
I want. Realize this, right?
Yeah. Alright. Just listen. Shxrepxx. We gotta sort it out. So like, let's see. I'll jail Constructor. You will jail Medium Head, and we just kill the rest.
What do you think you gained from doing this?
Nothing, but just fun, entertainment.
It was fun, yeah.
It's basically like trade-off, or you receive chaos in TSU, I receive entertainment.
Yeah, it's literally that. Like, there isn't much you can gain from raiding MSR. I'm not trying to make people leave it. If you want to play it, okay, play it. Take it serious, but I just want entertainment.
Yeah, we've been in like TSU for like 5 years of our lives. You know, it's just over time. It's gonna get old.
Literally, even have like some screenshots from back then.
Yeah, it's just over time. It's gonna get old. So
you can measure how long I played TSU for. I can already give you an answer. It's almost a year. But if you saw my base claims and MAFIA points, subtracted about 2 weeks of gameplay to remove any time that I didn't own a MAFIA and got banned for a week. You would have about almost a year. I've only been in TSU for about a year, technically speaking, unless you count that time I played the old TSU, you know, when it didn't have the scanners and whatnot, and it was just like 3 separate games. I played the old TSU like once, and it was like for 10 minutes, and I didn't like it, because, you know, it was just rocks, mass, arcane, which, I mean, it still is the same thing.
Right.
There's really no difference. Plus, my only inspiration for actually trying out the game was because of a Flamingo video. You understand?
Well, yeah. You know, there's nothing to gain. Like, there's not like an ultimate goal. You know, we're just like, we're tired of playing the game. We're tired of how people are. I mean, in my opinion, the community is very corrupt. In my opinion, very, very corrupt with some stuff.
Essentially, the life cycle, depending on which route you decide to go on. If you decide to go on an on-duty route, it can branch into different paths of where you become a high-com, you become a divisional, or you just go nowhere. Either way, they all lead to the same ending where you just end up going nowhere and either end up leaving or getting banned. This also applies to like raiding and stuff too, where if you're, let's say, a MAFIA leader like I am, I already know that someday I'm just going to not even play anymore.
Oh, God. Okay, I want you to listen to this, Ellie. Right? Just listen to this. Okay? In the document that I leaked, I have a special message for that little cunt, Ellie. Okay? She is the most corrupt person ever to exist. She is favored by Hicom. She acts like an e-kitten and everybody's fucking DMs. And when it gets better, I 100% believe she uses the voice changer because her voice just sounds so fucking like e-girl. Like I just can't explain it. I mean, hearing the voice, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What is happening? She went from a bio-prepare officer on trial to an operations officer, which is like a junior Hicom in 1 week. And then she somehow went from a unit enforcer, which is the lowest officer rank in SPT, to a unit executive, which is a Hicom, in 2 weeks.
Oh, dude, I felt like a dude who was completely new to the server and everything, right? Like, he'd only been in the server for like 2 days, and somehow he made it into KGB. Either he had some really good-ass connections, or he was doing something. Because, like,
send them
he
feedbacks.
wasn't an RA, he wasn't in anything, he was just in KGB, and he was in the server for 2 days.
Yeah, I don't... Honestly,
literally,
I wish
and you will see like so many of these kids that are like absolute random, but they have connection. They're in Phoenix. That's just how it works, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Anyways, what is your overall thoughts on the moderation of TSU?
Dude. I guess, like, how many minutes did it take us? For like an hour? How long did it take us?
I think for Austin, it took them like, what, like half an hour or so?
It took us like, I would say longer, just because like I'm in a shit ton of servers. He's in a shit ton. He's like surpasses.
I mean,
So
I shouldn't say this, but I'm kind of impressed if you guys did that. That was kind of, dare I say, very funny.
Yeah.
It was a little silly, if I say so.
It was pretty silly, guys. It was pretty fucking silly.
And I love it when things get silly.
Okay, we started at 2:15 when you watched his video, like before we edited one at 2:15.
Yeah.
I told him, okay, when I send this message to Ellie, when I send this to her, go and let's fucking go crazy. Alright, I was like, just, hold on. Let me show you what I sent her.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Just don't send anything that would, be classified, because I don't want to get in trouble for that.
Yeah, no, that's okay. It's okay. Alright. I laugh at this all the time. This is a fucking funny image.
You're the most kind of... that's good, that's good.
I was waiting for when I sent out, let's start rating, and, I sent down, and they just like, okay, go. So I fucking playing everybody.
That's great.
It was fun.
Please tell me your thoughts on the moderation of TSU, and what you think of the moderators.
Oh, they're fucking moderators suck dick, dude. Listen, it's like an hour before we fucking ran us, and it gets worse because we already had a full fucking document. People already copied everything, so there's copies of like every single divisional classified thing out there. KGB, Phoenix, Vetsnaz, SVT, Bio, Red Guard, TSM. There's so much shit. I don't
even think KGB documents are a thing.
They exist. KGB exists.
No,
There's a lot of... they exist, but they're just not talked about anymore, considering, like...
Yeah, because, I mean, who cares about KGB?
Yeah, they're just, they're kind of gone. But if you look at, like, this Vetsnaz shit, like...
It's totally not...
If you ever...
It's totally not like I was the one who was labeled as, in quotations, the one who kidnaps the KGB or anything.
Oh, yeah, 100%. If you look at this Vetsnaz documents, like, there's so much shit that exists. It doesn't even matter. Like, Vetsnaz got leaked fucking fully.
Yeah. Hey, Wanted, could you please tell me your thoughts on the thoughts on the moderation of TSU?
I don't even know. I mean, since the CRU incident, they probably just started reacting faster, but I remember Nova doing this shit for like half a fucking day, and they didn't even care. Just kept accepting CRU into the game. Yeah, for now, actually they handled it pretty fast, but the only thing, the only reason why they did it is probably because we jailed constructed in the start of thing. So he just DM'd the right people and they got in.
If you didn't jail constructed at the start, it probably would have, your guys' chaos would have ended a lot, would have lasted a lot longer.
Yeah, well, it would probably last for about an hour at least.
Yeah.
We kept fucking Sander, dude. That was just so fucking funny to watch.
I
I mean, I jailed Sender, I jailed Blue Cloud.
Oh my god. Cloud tried to fucking ban me, and I didn't let it happen. And I was like, fuck that, I'm leaving. They came back and I just started abusing people.
My best video is still the KGB prank. I still remember the thing. Did you see the KGB prank video?
I believe I did. It was on that channel that the same one you posted that video on.
Yeah.
While I was waiting, yeah.
I mean, you know how I did it? We just went. We all went on VC. It was during the time when CRE was getting raided, and there was some trial hosted. And I was like, "Oh, dude, how about we go into the game with KGB outfits and ask for admin?" And they literally gave us admin without like I don't know even checking us. So we just bet everyone.
That was a very fun video to watch when that came out.
I'll check it out after.
I mass trolled. What do you call it? I mass trolled Oman. I had a bunch of alt accounts. Here, let me send you one of them. Hold on. Here's like one alt account. There's a group of these to exist.
I don't think you should send me that, but okay. Okay, that's a pretty funny name, yeah.
These accounts have lasted like months. Roblox moderation sucks.
Yeah, I know. No, Roblox
Shxrepxx.
is super abusable. If someone says the word fat in game, you can get them banned. Seriously.
Yeah.
This also included the the HD admin fat command. If they just said fat user, Roblox would see it as discrimination and they can make you banned for it.
You know, I have a question for you, not to change subject.
Sure, I mean, normally I'm supposed to be asking.
Okay, so when you were there for when the chaos began, you were there for it. What were you thinking when you saw just one Spetsnaz and one bio?
I was like, oh, maybe they're just spectating. It's probably normal. 'Cause, you know, I know that sometimes divisionals like to watch other events. Since you guys are Spetsnaz and bio, it was probably allowed given your rank.
Yeah. You look like you were in shock. You looked like you were in shock when you just see the fucking red guards getting shoved away.
My reaction when I pulled my formation and started moving. I was actually, you obviously didn't know, but on my POV I was actually trying to line up a dematerializer shot. If you just cuffed me a second late, I would have dematerialized you just saying.
Yeah, but we'll raise time.
Me watching it, this is fucking funny, dude.
I'm still happy that you have the domain expansion joke in there that I put.
Where? What?
It was when we came up to the event.
Yeah.
He dropped some GGK joke about like domain expansion egg basket.
I was gonna drop a crate too, but my knowledge of crates is that if there's a roof above you, you'll just get stuck up there. And I am not gonna waste a crate.
Oh man, I'm just like watching the fucking AC event get cupped away. Man.
I mean, I shouldn't be saying that what you did was a good idea, but it was pretty funny.
Alright, well, since you're like not banned, we'll just say allegedly that, you know, it's not funny. It's for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, allegedly.
I'll give you guys an opportunity to ask me a few questions if you want.
I don't really have any questions.
Yeah, I don't either.
Dang.
I'm actually participating in a Red Army CT right now. I don't even know what they're thinking.
Originally we were gonna fucking do it in like a GT or a server startup, but then I was like, no, wait. There's a shit ton of officers surrounding that. If we do that, we're gonna get fucking caught immediately. So I was like, let's do it when no one really expects it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were thinking about, we actually wanted to do it like a later time, or maybe even like not today at all. So we just wanted to collect some people. Maybe we wanted to do that too if we found any, and just do it with them. But we just saw like a huge server with like pretty much no officers and absolutely no admins at all, and we were like, oh, it's our time. You can actually hear it. When we went up to the RG event, I was like, "Oh, dude, it's right the time."
Well, because we were gonna originally do it like a few days from now, but then we were like, "This is the right time. If we're not gonna be able to do it later, this is the right time." So we were just like, "Okay, let's fucking do it."
You saw an open window and you took it, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that I would do this, nor am I implying that I would have evil intentions of doing this, but if I were in your place, I would have spam pinged the shit out of the server, I'm just saying. I would have
spammed what?
At everyone in the servers.
Oh, we actually did sort of. We did that. I just didn't send the recording of that.
Originally, I was gonna spam like everyone with the fucking SVT server link, and then it's kind of too late.
Yeah, but then they could have just banned you and deleted your previous messages, and that would have cleared everything up instantly.
Some people would still join SBT, I think.
Yeah,
so it would be fine.
Yeah, they would have joined, they would have spread it, but that's okay, shit happens.
We will be proud of SBT getting more populated.
SBT having more members, maybe some will be competent.
Maybe a random killing would go down. We actually had
maybe.
I can imagine that SBT become the new Red Army Rocks with the amount of members that flood them.
No, fucking SVT are the fucking Red Army Rocks, dude. Like, the recruitment system, like, is the easiest fucking thing to ever exist. It's so easy. Join SVT if you want to join something that's, like, easy to be in. Like, it's so easy to join.
You gotta add something. If you want to join something to, like, which is easy and good for abusing, you can join SVT.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head to sleep. This is a fun interview.
Alright, well, it was great.
Alright.
Great getting
it was good, yeah. Yeah, man, it was good talking. My GMs are always open in case you want to talk, but yeah, I had fun. Alright, see you guys.
Have a great one, you two.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, you too. Good night.